Okay, let's wait. There's time delay. All right. Okay. Oh, must change to gallery view. Yay. Okay, are we live? Yes, we are. Hello, parents. Thanks so much for being here. And this is Coach John from Learning Out of the Box. And today we have a very special guest, and her name is Hui Fang. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, before you share your backstory, so let me introduce to the parents, because some may know you, some may not know you. Yeah, so Hui Fang is a TCM Wellness Practitioner, and she's the founder of Ouch Pte Ltd. And today's topic is on ACE, your children's health and energy, the TCM way. Yeah, and the reason why we do this is because we want to support parents who teach their children maths at home, and of course, not just in the maths aspect, but also in the wellness aspect. And I think as a parent, the health of our children is always on our mind. Yeah. Okay, so Hui Fang, before you share with us like what does ACE mean? Because as a parent, ACE means score AR1 or A star. Yeah. So could you share with us like, what's your backstory of how you started to practice TCM? And also why Ouch? It's something that I have always wanted to ask you. Why Ouch? And it's such a very easy to remember. Ouch, Fang Li Fang, or Fang Hui Fang.
Okay, so two questions, right? Backstory and why Ouch. So let's answer the Ouch first. Okay, Ouch is just a name. Actually, I started my own company in 2018 before Ouch. Yeah, but the name is very difficult to remember. Then it was a LLP partnership. So end up I wanted something of my own. So I closed down that and started Ouch in 2019. But I didn't let go of the previous one until the name Ouch came. Yeah, because I love the previous name and I haven't found something that I like. So when a friend who helped me to think of the Ouch name, right? Okay, immediately go and register, then buy the domain name, blah, 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 you know, all the email address and stuff. Yeah, so get ready. Yeah, so that was in 2019. So Ouch is officially like a company in 2019. In March, yeah, but I wasn't really actively doing the business then because my father was sick. I was his primary caregiver. Yeah, so but the name must choke first, right? Yeah, so incorporate the company, but wasn't really doing much. Okay, so that is for Ouch. Yeah, because it resonates very well with what I'm doing in terms of when you feel pain, then you can do something about it. Yeah, which are the different simple tips that I'm sharing. Okay, so that is Ouch name. So the backstory of like why TCM, okay, actually very simple one, because simply TCM, it works for me. In the past, right, I will actually see two doctors when I'm sick. I will see the Angmo doctor, the GP, because I want to get the MC, medical certificate.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
but
I will always, I will, because last time in my generation, the TCM MC is not recognized yet. Yeah, now it is already. So last time I must go to two doctors, one to get the MC and another one to get the syrup, the TCM syrup that actually works for me. So usually about 2 or 3 times, 2 or 3 dosage, I'll be well. So I truly believe in TCM in that way, in terms of recovery from whenever I'm down. Okay, another thing is a lifestyle. My mother will always bring me to Yok Toi Po, you know, those like medical halls. Yeah, so like she will bring me there to buy simple those formulas are like Bo Zai Yun, the one for stomach pain, or like Ying Qiao whenever I have flu problem. Yeah, those are very simple formulas. Yeah, those are just like off the shelf kind of medication, but that is the TCM way. Yeah, so I grew up this way, or drink herbal tea, you know, things like that. So that's my lifestyle. So that is where I feel that TCM, it suits me, it helps me. Yeah, so actually, I never really think of like becoming like a physician. Never. I'm trained in TCM, but only at the diploma level. So if you are sick, you please go and see a doctor. Don't come to me. I can't help you. Okay. But if you want to ace your health in terms of simple self-care, you can join my sessions like what you're doing this in this session. So talking about ACE, right? ACE is not just to ace your children's like get A plus or A1. I don't know what's the the metrics now.
AL1, yeah. It's something that you want to remember. AL1 to replace A star.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was from the A-star kind of.
Same.
Yeah. So, yeah. So instead of that ACE, it's actually A, which is acupressure. So we'll do simple acupressure massage. Then C is convenient nutrition. So I'll talk about like commonly used herbs. Yeah, we can make tea or make simple dishes. Yeah, then E is exercise. Mainly I'll share on Qigong. So today you'll get to experience all three in this very short time frame. Yep, so that is Ouch and ACE.
Okay, so before you share your slides, because I know that you have prepared a lot of content to share with our parents in today's sharing. So for parents, just a disclaimer, whatever we share is for education purpose. Yeah, so if your child or yourself is not well, please seek professional advice from the doctors. Yeah. And the reason why we do this is because, like for example, for TCM, even for myself when I was younger, so when Hui Fang was sharing the Bao Ji Yuan, which is the charcoal peel, and what's the one, the flu one? Yeah. It's something that I think it's a word that I have like forgotten, but suddenly when she said that, this green pill, right, this capsule that just floated in front of my mind, and something that my father fed me when I was young, when I had flu. Yeah, so it's like going down the memory lane. Yeah. Okay, so over to your slide. Yeah.
Okay, so let me start sharing my slide.
Yeah. Okay, as we find sharing the slide, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, because I think our children's health is always one of our top priorities. Yeah. So this is why I brought experts like this, so that we can be also aware of the food that we eat, what kind of food you want to choose, and also the herbs that you have to get when you go to the TCM store. Over to you, Hui Fang.
Okay, great. So let's start the session on Ace Your Children's Health and Energy the TCM way. So before I start, right, I'd like to share that whatever I shared here is actually good for adults. Okay, just that the acupoints are the same for children. Okay, I won't go specifically like just for children. So this is generally for adults plus children. It works the same way. Okay, yeah. So a little bit about myself. The QR code is my LinkedIn. So if you're keen to connect with me on LinkedIn, please do so. Yeah, so I've been sharing TCM self-care since 2006. Yeah, I believe that with better health, we can actually enjoy better quality life. So that's my base. Yeah, so I do online and offline. So these are some of my previous companies that engage me, both in the public and the private sector. Yeah. So a disclaimer, yeah, you did some disclaimer, my turn now.
Yeah,
so
please, very important.
This is actually for self-care for general maintenance only. So if you are sick, please go and see a doctor. Join me to learn some simple tips for general self-care only. Okay, another thing important to note is, especially those with children, right? If you are like going to have like more children, yeah, please don't practice all this when you are pregnant. No, okay, this is very important. Yeah, and if you have any existing condition, yeah, do like consult your doctor before you practice. Yeah, but generally these are for general self-care. Quite safe. Okay, so I believe these are simple, these are very common sites lah. We don't want the one on the top where like they're very tired studying already, or they are like, oh, very headache with like the different, not just academic but also other curriculum that they have outside school. Yeah, we want them to be like the bottom pictures. Yeah, having fun learning and also having good time with their friends. Okay, so with good health, they can actually do all this more productively. Okay, so some of the common issues that we have, or even children, yeah, will be like headache, tired eyes, and also stiff neck. So if you're on Facebook, right, you can also key in like which one do you have, or your children have. Okay, you can key in 1, 2, 3, or like all if you have all. Okay, of course there will be some laps because of the streaming, but okay, yeah. Okay, if you have any questions, you can also key in. I'll answer them later.
Yeah, probably I can ask also, because I'm a parent myself, and Hui Fang, you are right. I was about to ask you, what if I have all? Yeah, headache lah, tired eyes lah, stiff neck and shoulders lah, and I think you should have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then I will choose all again. Yeah. So like for example, as a parent, when we are bogged down with so many discomfort, or our children have so much discomfort. Like if my child say, "Hey, Papa, I got all 3 leh," then what struck me is, which one do I work on first?
The most serious one, huh?
The most serious one.
As in the pain level, right? Yeah, if let's say the kid has the feel most painful, like for tired eyes, then go and help with the eyes first. It's the same for any injuries. Go for the most painful one first. Relieve that, then you go on to the second and third. But actually, all this in a while you will learn that they are actually very simple. You can do all together. Yeah. So don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Okay. So can we move on?
Yes, please.
Okay. So as mentioned, Ouch actually helps people to ace your health through this A, C, and E. Yeah. So let's move on to the A portion first. So for the A portion, we are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Talk about fatigue, headache, tired eyes, stiff neck, and shoulders. So it will be hands-on. So for those who are viewing it, yeah, it will be good that you can actually wash your hands or sanitize your hands before, because we are going to do acupressure massage like our head and our eyes area. Okay. Yeah. So before we move on to the hands-on portion, right, in terms of acupressure, I'd like you to understand the concept of meridian. So Singaporeans here, I believe most are Singaporeans here. I believe you understand or see the MRT system before, okay? So the different lines, like the red line, green line, purple line, blue line, even the new one, brown line, right? So the different MRT lines, they are very much like the meridian channels in our body. Let's say the liver meridian, heart meridian, lung meridian, etc., etc. Okay, then the MRT stops are very much like the acupressure points in our body. Okay, so let's take the train example. So if let's say I'm on the green line, I want to go from Jurong East to Tampines. So somewhere in the middle, say Raffles Place, the train jam, stuck. Then I cannot go to where I want to go. People will start to complain, right? Yeah, so back to our body is the same. If the acupressure points are blocked, they are stuck, right? The qi cannot flow through smoothly. So our body will also complain in terms of the aches and pains. That's why we start to have like headache, tired eyes, stiff neck and shoulder, etc., etc. Okay, so if you can read Chinese, on the left is 痛则不通,不痛则通, which means if you feel painful, it suggests some blockages. If you don't feel pain, means your good is smooth flowing. So later, during the hands-on, when we press on certain points, if you feel painful, okay, don't worry too much, okay? It suggests some blockages. You just need to massage a little bit more, okay, to smoothen it out. Okay, so to keep things simple, pain means no good. No pain means good. Okay, this is the simplest I can go, okay? So let's move on to the first one on fatigue. Okay, so for fatigue, let's say your kid, your children, they are studying for long hours, then they're very tired, or they come back from E.C.E, or is it still called E.C.E?
CCA. Now they call it CCA.
Or C.C.A. So whatever the exercise. Yeah. So if they come back from school very tired, right? Yeah, these are simple things that you can actually ask them to do themselves. Not necessary that you do it for them. Okay, for children, maybe like 10 or above, these are very simple things that they can also do themselves already. Okay, so first one on fatigue, we can go to the Bai Hui point. So I want you to put your hand over your head, okay, and sit upright. Okay, usually we don't sit upright, right? We are a little bit slouched, right? So when you put your hand over your head, then now you sit upright, where your finger touches your head, that is the Bai Hui point. Okay, so where exactly is the Bai Hui point? You draw a line from your ears up, then your nose, the intersection in the middle, where actually there's a bit of like indent, that is the Bai Hui point. So if you hear this before, like don't go and touch the baby's head because they are still growing. The point that is like pop, 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 still growing, yeah, that is the Bai Hui point. Okay, so what we can do with this Bai Hui point to keep us alert is to do gentle tapping like this. Okay, so please don't go and whack your kid, okay? No need, just do gentle tapping. So this will help them to wake up, okay? So I give you a bonus. So do you want your child to have better memory, to have like, you know, like can remember things in their schoolwork better?
Yes. So, yes. From John as a parent, yes, I want. Yeah.
So this is the Bai Hui point, right? Okay. So there are actually 4 points around the Bai Hui point. Okay, just four corners, which is called the 四神聪, which literally translate to be smarter lah, okay? 四神聪. Okay, so actually just by massaging the 百会 and the 四神聪 around it, right? It doesn't really make them smarter lah, okay? But it helps them to remember better. So for children, you can actually do just like open up your palm and do like cover a bigger area. Okay, so you'll be hitting like not just the 百会 point, but also the 四神聪, right? Yeah, so you can do this. Okay, so for children, you can do this to actually help to improve their memory. But if you have seniors at home who keeps forgetting like where they put their key, put the whatever, or where they have when, you know, yeah, we all have parents, right? Yeah, that generation. So you can actually ask them to do this as well to stimulate these 4 points to help them to improve their memory. So this is the 百会 point. You can do gentle tapping like this to freshen up. Okay, another bonus, actually a lot of the acupoints, right, they are multi-purpose. So what we are learning now, 百会, it can help you to be awake, okay? But at the same
to summarize, for the first one is to make you remember better and also make you smarter as well. Am I right?
It's called 四神聪 lah, which literally means smarter lah, but actually it doesn't make you smarter, just help you with your memory.
Okay. So now I know why my teacher always hit my head when I doze off in class. So actually it's out of will. He wants to make me smarter. So I forgive him.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Later you will say another one which is similar. Okay. Sure. I come back to it in a while. So 百会 is good for helping us to stay awake. Another good point about this particular point, it actually helps us to sleep better. Okay, it's opposite. So if you want to sleep better, you want to rest well, you massage the point. Okay, at the same time, massage the 四神聪 also lah, huh? So you can do massage.
You have to be like either clockwise or must be anti-clockwise. Is there a flow?
Okay, it doesn't matter the direction. Okay, so you can just, objective is to stimulate the point, as simple as that. Okay, so gentle massage, sleep better. Tap, wake up. Okay, so far so good?
Yes.
Okay. So typically people will ask me, Hui Fang, must massage for how long? Okay, each point you do about 1 minute plus minus. You can do more. Okay, that is one. Another one is how much pressure to apply. Okay, always go at a pressure that you are stimulating the point, but not too hard until you cannot take it. Okay, don't go so light until like you are just like this, no pressure applied. It doesn't work. I remember I have a friend. He has a boy, maybe 3-4 years old. So boys, right, very active, right? At night, don't want to sleep. So he remembers, hey, Hui Fang teach me this before, can make him sleep. So he go and massage the head, right, the 百会 point. Then he took a video of the boy. Then he sent to me, why my boy is still so fidgety, like don't want to sleep after I massage the head. Then I tell him, you are only like that. You are not really like stimulating the point. It's just like I say, right, you cannot just do like this. You have to apply some pressure. Yeah, objective, stimulate the point. Okay, so gently massage, but you still need to apply some pressure. Okay, yeah, so you can apply more pressure if you want to wake up. You want to rest, massage. Okay, so far so good?
Yes.
Okay, good. So that is the first one for fatigue, which is the 百会穴. Okay, next we can do lower back rub. So we can just use our palms and just go to our lower back and just rub. Yes, you can just rub it while you're seated. I'm just standing to show you because of the camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's up and down motion now.
Yeah. Okay, so that is the lower back. That is where our kidney is parked there, right? Yeah, so that's where our kidney is. And kidney is our power station. So if you need to like freshen up, you need some energy. Yeah, so you can do a lower back rub.
So what is this for again? What's the purpose of this?
When you're tired.
When you're tired, okay.
All these are under fatigue. Yeah.
Okay. Does this also help me to shrink my waistline?
Actually, if you are hardworking, when you use like this side, right, and you rub it by your waist, right, it actually helps.
Really? Yeah. Okay. I will rub it every day.
Yeah, so I will see you sometime later and see whether it helps, okay?
Yes. Yeah, pants is getting tight, so I better do something about it.
Yeah, so you can just rub your lower back and with this
Right,
at
for
the
fatigue.
side of your waist. Yeah. Okay.
Understand.
So that is the lower back rub. And in TCM, our ears is actually linked to our kidney. Okay, so besides doing like lower back rub, which is where our kidney is, we can also do our ear rubbing. So there are many acupoints over our ears. So what we can do is make our finger into like a scissors and do this.
You want to like stop screen sharing since you are doing a demo so that the parents can see. If not, they'll be seeing from this tiny little box at the top right hand corner of Zoom.
Okay, can you see me better now?
Yeah, I can make you as a speaker. Okay, let's go. Yeah.
Okay, I think I just remove my background also. So
It's okay lah. Up to you. Yeah. Okay, so a recap will be, if you want high IQ, you hit your head. If you want rotate your head means rest. Okay. If you want that's for me, that's my version. If you want smaller waistline, like my dreamer, you do your back rub. But that one is to reduce your fatigue, right?
Yeah. Okay, actually multi-purpose. Yeah, okay. Don't worry too much. Okay, so that is okay. So for the ears, you can actually go to the side of your ears, make your fingers into like a scissors, and do this.
Okay.
Okay, because our ears, our ears are actually linked to our kidney. So by stimulating here, you're also stimulating for kidney. Okay, so it's the same theory. It helps with energy. Okay,
how long to do it?
Yeah, every point you do about 1 minute or so. For this one, you can do a bit longer. This is easy, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So because we have 2 ears, please do on both sides. Okay.
Well, this is very short.
Okay, this one will help you to. I like to do this when I'm tired because this one is super easy. So you can just do this. Okay, while you are rubbing your ears, okay, I will talk more about this. Okay, for the ears, right, it's actually a reflex zone of our body. Okay, from all the way the whole area here. Okay, so what we can do as a general normal self-care, right? We can actually rub our whole ears. Okay, so you can just do simple rubbing throughout the whole ear. So back to just now, right? You say your teacher like used to like tap your head, right?
Yeah.
So
plus now pinch my ear also. He likes to pinch my ear and twist my ear. Now I remember. Now you bring me back to all my worst nightmares.
Yeah, so I would say, so your teacher is actually doing good, is caring for you, okay, when he or she pulls your ear last time. Okay?
Thank you, teacher.
Yeah, so this is the for energy fatigue. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the simple one. Tapping on the Bai Hui point, tapping the lower back, and also the ear rub. So this is for fatigue.
So can you run me through like yes, you asked me to do this up and down, but what about rubbing on the ear? How does it work?
You can it's a general self-care. So by doing this, right, you are actually doing like maintenance for the whole body. It is the reflex zone of the whole body.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So it also helps with like energy. Like if you're tired, you can either rub your whole ear or you can do this. Personal preference, I like to do this. It's easier. Yeah. Okay. So that is for fatigue. So let me continue with the next one, which is headache. Okay. So for headache, the very first one will go to the Herku Xue. So the Herku point is actually on our hand. Okay. This finger down until cannot go down anymore. That is the Herku Xue. Okay. Finger down.
Okay.
Cannot go down anymore. Pregnant ladies, please don't massage this point. I repeat, pregnant, don't massage Herku Xue. Okay. So this is the Herku Xue. So Herku Xue, we say 头面合谷收, meaning any pain with the head and the face go to the Herku point. So if you have headache or you have toothache, any pain above like here, you can go to the Herku Xue. Okay. So as mentioned, Each point you can do about 1 minute or so. So because the camera is here, right? But you don't need to lift your hand up to do the massage. You can actually put it on the table or on your lap. So
you want to share screen? Sorry, stop sharing screen, because I think on your site got a lot of demonstration, and I want to learn. So I teach my kids so they can stop telling me that, Papa, I'm tired when it comes to doing homework. Then I say, okay, do you hear what Coach Hui Fang said? Just rub your ear, you'll be okay in 1 minute time, and get on with your work.
okay, so
back
now
to the
we talk
Herku
about,
yes.
let's talk about Herku. Yeah, so Herku, you can actually put it over on the table or on your lap. So second finger down. Here, you can actually just use your thumb and do massage. Okay, so this is a simple one. Okay, so this is the Herku point. So Herku point is also a beauty point, okay, because it lands on our large intestine meridian. So if our intestines is clean, it shows on the outside as well. So it's also a longevity point. Also same theory. If our intestines is clean, our body will also be good. Okay, so that is the Herku Xue. So an interesting thing about Herku point, right, is if let's say you are on the road, you're on the car, on the bus or wherever, and you suddenly feel like, I want to go toilet. Then how? You're on the road. Yeah. So you can actually press the Herku point. It will help you to hold for a while. Then you go to your office, your home, shopping mall, or wherever, then you go toilet. Okay, please don't hold from Jurong East until Tampines, okay? Too long. Okay, what I'm saying is you can help you to hold for a while, then you go to the whatever facility, toilet around, okay? So that is the Herku Xue. Herku is good for headache, toothache, okay, basically pain above the head. And it's a beauty point. It's also a longevity point. Okay, so far so good.
Can I ask one question, because I actually picked it up when you were sharing about it's not advisable for pregnant ladies to do it, and I think some parents here we still have young kids so we want to understand why is it that it's not safe to do that if you're pregnant.
Some points actually induce labor.
Oh, okay, understand.
Yeah, so then don't yeah. I can't really remember whether like Herku point is the point that induces labor. I can't remember, but this is one point that I remember that pregnant ladies don't press. I'm just sharing that certain points don't press because it induces labor. So it's very dangerous. Yeah.
So parents, just be safe. Don't do it.
Okay. So this is the Herku Xue for headache. So we go to another point that's very good for headache, which is called the Taiyang Xue. Okay, Taiyang Xue is actually famously known as the temple point. Okay, so where exactly is the temple point? Okay, eyebrow, eye, intersection, the indent here. I repeat, eyebrow, eye, the intersection, the indent here.
At the side.
Okay. Yes. So you can use our thumb, press, release, press, release, or we can do simple rotation like this. Okay, so this is something that you can do for your children as well, okay, when they have headache. Okay, so this is a simple one.
Does this help with the tired eyes?
Tired eyes is coming. Yeah, I will talk about you pressing the Taiyang point and doing the acupressure for your eyes. Okay, so this is a temple point called the Taiyang Xue. Okay, next we talk about guasha or head tapping. Okay, for young children, they don't really need guasha. Okay, yeah, you can do gentle tapping. So you can actually divide your head into 5 lines from the hairline here to the hairline here. Okay, so what we can do is divide our head into 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can do simple things like tapping. So just use your fingers and just do tapping like this along the 5 lines. Okay, so 5 lines is just a guideline. Objective actually is to cover the whole head. Okay, so we can do tapping along the 5 lines. Personally, I like to do the tapping because it's easy and like I don't need to find specific point. I just do like the overall whole area. Okay, so at the side, this is something simple that can help to relieve the tension at the head. Okay, so this is one. You can do tapping. Another one is can use this part of your fingers and do zigzag. Okay, for this one, it can be slightly painful if you apply like a bit of pressure. So also skip the area that, let's say you have pimples or some growth. Okay, you skip the area. Okay, don't do it over it. Very painful. Okay, so you just use your hand here and
The
just
knuckles,
the knuckles, and just do zigzag motion.
Okay.
Along the 5 lines to cover the head, whole head. So 2 important points here. Make it wide, meaning you don't do like that. Like that, you need 20 lines to cover the whole area. Okay, so do wide. Okay, another one is to do it close, meaning you don't do like that. Okay, finish. So you're not covering the whole head. That's why go wide and close. So you can cover the whole head. Okay, now you do the side. Okay, you can do the other side as well. Okay, but I'll stop it as like now. Yeah. Okay, so some question you can ask yourself whether when you are doing at the side of your head, right, whether you feel painful or not. Okay, some people, they will feel painful when they do at the side of their head. That's because one of the reason, okay, the gallbladder meridian runs from here down to our leg. Okay, so gallbladder meridian, the timing for it is 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. So if we are not sleeping by 11 o'clock, okay, they have to do overtime. Yeah, so it's actually, they have to do a lot more work. Okay, so for those who sleep late, usually they will feel some pain when they are stimulating here at the side of the head. Okay, so that is for the headache. So headache, Herku 穴, 太阳穴, and the head tapping. Objective, cover the whole head. So far, so good.
This is for headache to reduce tension in the head.
Headache, yeah. Okay, next, we move on to tired eyes. Okay, for tired eyes, there are 6 points, okay? At the brows, 1, 2, 3. So the starting, ending, and the midpoint. Midpoint. Okay. Then below the eyes also starting, ending, midpoint. Okay, so these are the 6 important points around our eyes. So this is very good for tired eyes, dry eyes, anything to do with the eyes. Okay. So a few ways that we can actually stimulate these points, but the simplest way is to rub your hands, your palm, rub it hot, and place it over your eyes. The heat will actually help with better circulation. Okay, so if the children are tired, right, from like the hours in the laptop reading, yeah, so you can actually do this simple one. Just rub, make it hot, then place it over the eyes. Okay, so this is one way. Another way is to use our fingers to do tapping over the starting, ending, and the midpoint. So either you do like this, like particular point, like say 20 times, or you can do tapping like this. So you are covering the whole brows. Okay, that's the brow. You do it below your eyes as well. So you can do things like this. Either you run your fingers like very fast, or you do like tapping at particular point. Okay, the midpoint at the side.
Does this help to cut down on wrinkles?
Actually, yes.
Yes, okay, parents must do more.
Yeah, my mother's favorite, when I do like facial gua sha for her, right, she will say here, like especially here, do more. Yeah, because she's 60 plus, got wrinkles already. So she will say do more. Okay, so if you do have like simple massage things, if you have like the Washa board, right? Things like this, you can actually do ticking motion like this. Okay.
What is the Washa tool? Is it, or can be any other
Washa
thing?
board. Yeah, Washa board.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Or at the below the eyes, right? Don't do ticks. It's very close to your eyes. Don't do that. Do sideways. Okay. For the brows, you can do ticking. At the below the eyes, you do sideways. Okay. So this is for those who have like the Washa board or stimulate or whatever boards you have. Okay. So that is for tired eyes. So far, so good.
Yes, very good.
Okay, so let's move on to the next one, which I believe is stiff neck and shoulders. Okay, so I'm doing away with like trying to remember what I prepared. Okay, so now let's talk about stiff neck and shoulders. Okay, this one everybody will have. So far, I will ask like how many don't have? Nobody will raise your hand. Everybody will have long hours in front of the laptop or long hours in front of our mobile phones, right? Sure have.
Sure
okay.
have.
Okay, so for stiff neck, I want you to put your hand over your neck and move your head up and down like this. Okay, why am I asking you to do this? When you're doing this, you're stimulating two acupoints called the Feng Zi Xue. Okay, Feng Zi Xue is at the back of the head. At the hairline here, the two indents here. So you can use your thumb, press, release, or you can do rotation like this. Okay, so because we have 10 fingers and our thumbs is actually at the Feng Zi Xue, right? So we can use our 8 other fingers to massage the rest of our head as well. So good use of our time. Okay, so this is the Feng Zi point, which is good for stiff neck. At the same time, this is also a good point for headache as well. Okay, so this is the Feng Zi point. Something to take note for Feng Zi point. Okay, for this neck area, please keep it dry. Okay?
Keep it dry.
Dry, meaning I don't know whether you have this scenario. At night, you wash your hair, then after your mother will say, Hui Fang, go and blow dry your hair. If not, you will have Tao Hong. Tao Hong means headache.
Yes.
Okay? So this is not some grandmother's myth, okay? It is true. Okay. So after you wash your hair, make sure you blow dry it. Okay. Some people, they will towel dry, then they will say, it will dry naturally. Okay. Yeah, no. Okay, because while it's like going to dry naturally, it will take very long. Okay. And when wind enters here, you start to have problem like headache, etc. Okay, so please don't do that. So in the past, when I have like offline workshops, like on Saturday mornings, so there's this lady with long hair, thick hair. So she came. I was talking about like stiff neck and shoulders, right? So she says she always have headache one. Yeah, it's her habit that when she wash her hair, she don't blow dry it. She will just towel dry and let it natural dry. Okay, which takes very long. Okay, so that's why the wind comes. Yeah, she have headache often. So have a very simple habit. Okay, blow dry your hair. Okay, even for those with short hair, try to like blow dry your hair. Just basically keep the area dry. Okay. Okay, so that is for the stiff neck.
I have one quick question for the first demo that you did when you have the hand and clasp over the back of your neck. Is that to protect the neck when you're moving up and down?
Not really to protect the neck, but by doing this simple action, you are stimulating the Feng Shui point. So if you don't want to like specifically go and find the point, you just do this and you raise your head up and down, you are already stimulating the point. Okay, so these are some simple tips that I share in my session. So I want to make TCM very simple. Yeah, that's my objective. Okay, so next we move on to stiff shoulders. Okay, for stiff shoulders, I want to put your hand over your chest. Okay, where your middle finger lands, that is the 肩颈穴. Okay, you can take note, it's not on the top of your shoulder, it's slightly behind. So if there's something that is very natural, don't put it too close, don't put it too high. just exactly where you land it comfortably over your chest. Where it lands, that is the 肩颈 point already. Okay, so this is the 肩颈 point for stiff shoulder. Again, pregnant ladies don't press this point. Okay, no matter how heavy your back and you feel the tightness here, this is not a point that you should be pressing. Okay, so what we can do is we can just use our fingers to stimulate the point. Either you do one side at a time or you do both sides, up to you. Okay, personally, I don't like to do two sides together at the same time. I feel like I'm strangling myself. Okay,
yeah,
I don't like that. Okay, I like to do one side at a time.
Got it.
So what I do is you can either do massage with your fingers like this. Okay, or you can do tapping, or you can do hammering, or if you have massage tools like this, it comes in all shapes and sizes, doesn't matter. Objective is to stimulate the point. So you can also use this kind of tools to stimulate the 肩颈 point. Okay, as simple as that. So far, so good.
If I ask my youngest to do that for me, will the effect be the same? She's only 4 years old, but she likes to hit my back. So since she likes to do it, I might as well ask her to hit the right spot.
Yeah. You can ask her to use things like this to help because they are very young, they don't have much energy, right? So instead of using her small hands to like go and hit you, which actually not much effect because not much pressure, right? Yeah, you can give her simple things like this. Then you tell her, you hit Papa here. Okay, so this is something that will work. It's good for her, it's good for you also.
Later I will ask her.
Okay, so you find something, or maybe her toy or something, I don't know. Whatever works in which you can find. Okay, so that is the stiff shoulder. Okay, so we are done with the A portion, which is the acupressure. We talk about fatigue, headache, tired eyes, and stiff neck and shoulders. So no more demo for like acupoints. I will continue to share slide. I'll talk about commonly used herbs. I need you to see the herb, yeah?
So in the meantime, for parents who have just joined us, today we have Hui Fang, who is very kind enough to demonstrate how we can use simple TCM to clear our headache, our neck pain, and our eyes ache, is it, or eyes discomfort or tired eyes. Yeah. So I think it's something that we parents can do for our kids as well, because a lot of times our kids are now exposed to so much screen time, right? So do focus on their health as well, not just the grades lah. Yeah. Okay. So back to you.
Okay, good. So we are done with the where to press. Usually TCM, right, they will ask, where to press and what to eat, right? So we're now to what to eat. Okay, so for convenient nutrition, we talk about this for energy boosting, good rest, eye care, and improving digestion. Okay, so the first one about boosting our energy, you can actually get this herb called Dangshen. Okay, in the past when I was studying for exam, right, my mother would like to bring a cup into my room with the Dangshen inside. She add hot water. So you can just drink it. So finish drinking, you can continue to add hot water. It depends on the size of your cup. You can drink like 2-3 times more. Yeah, until like no taste, then you just throw away. So this one you can buy in like medical halls or some supermarkets, they also sell. Yeah, so this is easily available one. Whatever I share, very commonly used. Okay, nothing complicated. So for Dangshen, it's very good for fatigue. So it helps to boost up the qi. Okay, so for like if they are into like sports, right, when they come back after all their exercise and all, this is a simple one that you can help them to boost a bit of their energy. But actually for young children, right, they are still young. So you don't need to give too much. Okay, like once a week or so, enough, more than enough. Okay, yeah, don't go too much. Actually, it's all about moderation. Don't say, this one is very good, then I keep feeding you. It doesn't work this way. Okay, moderation. Okay, so that is for energy. Okay, for boosting up a bit. Next, we talk about good rest. Okay, even young children now, they are also quite stressed out. Yeah, because they have a lot of things that they need to do. I was listening to some of my teachers' friends. They were saying the children nowadays, like their schedule is like super packed on. Wow, I hear already also. Okay, I used to just play after school. Okay, different lifestyle, different generation. Okay, so for having better rest, right, the number one herbs that comes to mind will be this herb called 酸枣仁. Okay, also easily available in medical halls. Okay, so you can just grab the 酸枣仁 and grab some rice and cook porridge. No magic, just cook porridge. Okay, if you like a sweeter taste, then you add a bit of sugar lah. Okay, so this is 酸枣仁 porridge to help to calm down for better rest. Okay, or if they like feel irritated easily, yeah, this one is a good one. Okay, help to calm them down. Okay, then personally, I don't really like to cook. I always go for the tea option because it's easier. Just add hot water. Okay, so the Longan red dates tea is something easiest. Yeah, so you just get dried longan. Dried ones are easier lah. You can get fresh ones, of course, but the dry one I feel that is easier. You can keep in the fridge. Then when you want, you just take out. Yeah. So in general, if it's the fresh one, you get more. So for this case, it's 50 grams. If it's the dried one, you get like lower quantity. For this case, will be like 20 grams. So red dates. So you can just, same thing, you can like put into the cup. Then you add hot water. Then finish already, continue to add hot water. And you can drink until like no taste before you like throw it away. Okay, so this is these two simple ones for a good rest. Okay, now come to my favorite, which is for the eyes. Okay, so because, yeah, seriously, this is my concern. I have tired eyes when I have like long screen hours, long screen time. Okay, so these three are very commonly used herbs for eye care. Okay, wolfberry, I believe many people will know this. Okay, wolfberry 枸杞子. I used to take this like a snack. Yeah, so I'm near 40. I perfect eyesight. It's genes also lah, but I used to snack on this. So I always tell my mother, hey, I help you save a lot of money because the children nowadays, they like, wear specs at very young age. Yeah, so this is wolfberry. You can actually just grab some and put into your tea or put into the soup that you cook, or even like the dishes like veggie or what, you can actually just put some 枸杞子, the wolfberry, into your dishes. Okay, this is a simple one. Another one is chrysanthemum. I believe this is familiar to many people. Or weather very hot, then my mother will say, go and drink chrysanthemum tea. Or you will go to like medical halls and grab some herbal tea, right? Which most of the time are like chrysanthemum. Okay, this one will help to remove the heatiness. It's also good for the eyes. Okay, so basically there are like three main types of chrysanthemum. One is the white ones, which are good for the eyes. Yellow one is the typical one that we always see. Yeah, it helps to remove the heatiness. The wild one is something that I'm concerned. Please do not take it yourself, because the nature of the wild chrysanthemum is very cooling. So I don't know how you are taking it. Okay, I'm scared that you are taking it like too much. So do not take it unless like a physician like advise you to do so. Yeah, for general like our own self-care, just get the white or the yellow ones. Okay, then for 决明子, which is the last one, the green one, it's good for the eyes. It helps to clear the heatiness. At the same time, I love this for the property of relieving the heatiness in the intestines and also help with constipation. So like if I feel that I'm like very I feel that heaty, then fever is coming, I'll start to go to this. Yeah, because once I clear my bowels, yeah, because the heat is in my intestines. Okay, once it's out, yeah, I won't have fever. Actually, I don't really have fever like that often. Yeah, because everything small thing, I start to do this and that. Yeah, so I don't fall sick often. Okay, yeah, so these three. So let's look at the formula for making tea. So either you go for the first one, which is the white chrysanthemum with wolfberry, the proportion is 1:1, or you can go to the second one, which includes all three. Yeah, so the proportion is a bit different. 3 grams of chrysanthemum, 5 grams of wolfberry, and 5 grams of 决明子. So you can actually go to like some malls or some shops that they sell the empty tea bags. Then you go to the medical hall, then you grab the herbs. So you can packet it so that you can like make a batch, one batch. So like 1 week, you can let your children drink or 1-2 times like that. Yeah, so like especially for eye care, yeah, you can like just grab, you prepare lah, you know, then you just put 1 tea bag, then you just add hot water. Yeah, this is a simple one. Okay, this one is very cheap only. Huh? Yeah, very simple self-care. Okay, then for those who like to eat a lot, help to improve the digestion. This is my favorite because I like to eat, but sometimes eat too much. Okay, so this will help with digestion. I usually have roselle flower and raw hawthorn in my kitchen. So if I feel that, oh, eat too much, like digestion got problem, I'll go and grab a few flowers of the roselle flower, then I'll add hot water. So same thing, you just grab some, put into your cup, then add hot water, then you just continue to add hot water lah, until like no more taste. Okay, but the roselle flower and the raw hawthorn is a bit sourish, so some may not like the sourish taste. So you try for yourself lah. Everyone has different preference.
Okay, can we get this?
Same, actually medical halls or some supermarkets, they also sell. Yeah,
so they sell by per packet lah.
Yeah, packet. Yeah, by packet. Okay, a few dollars per packet only lah, very cheap only. What else? Yeah, so for parents, if you are into like slimming, you can take this formula with the lotus leaf, raw hawthorn, barley, fuling, and tangerine peel. Okay, you can step shop this. Okay, simple one lah.
You mind if you make the slide bigger? Because I think out of the 1 hour you shared, this will be the key point for slimming. Yeah, I think slimming doesn't only apply to moms lah. I think for dads as well, like me. I'm trying to be slimmer. My kids say that my stomach is so big, but my kids saying that my stomach is so big. So it's really helped me. So do you mind if you like go into a bigger screen? Because I think you're in the presentation, presenter slide view. So I can see one big slide and one small slide, and I can't really read from the big slide.
I tell you what, I don't know how to make it bigger. Later, I'll screenshot this and put it as as the post inside the Facebook Live. Can I do that?
Can. Yeah, the one I will be the
first always to refer. They will always can easily refer.
Sure. Thanks so much.
So that is the end for my C portion, talking about commonly used herbs for simple issues. We talk about energy boosting, good rest, tired eyes, and also digestion. So next we will do simple Qigong exercises. I've come to the E portion. So Qigong, there are many types of Qigong. My favorite is 八段锦 because it's the simplest. Yeah, and my achievement, I'm very proud of this, is during the lockdown period, right? I got my mother to do 八段锦. So 八段锦 means there are 8 sections. So over 4 days, I teach her 2 a day. So at the end of the 4th day, she can do the complete one.
Wow, must be proud of her.
So now she will practice with me. When I practice, she will hear my music, right? Then she will auto come to my room, then do together. Okay, so simple one. So a quick one. Can you spot me?
The one in red, I suppose.
No lah, that's
the leader lah. Which one?
I'm on the picture on the right. Then the second row behind the man. Yeah, that's me when I was like shorter hair lah. Okay, that is not the 重点. 重点is my teacher. My teacher is the one in red. Okay, she started the 18世气功 Association Singapore. So you see a lot of like people in like red and white in the different parks and all. Yeah, it's her group lah. Okay, they spread qigong. Okay, then she's also international health judge, qigong judge also.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get moving. Okay. I will also same thing. I will snapshot this into the Facebook Live later. Okay. So you all can easily refer to it. Okay. So let's get moving. Let's move out of our seat. Okay. What you can do is you can stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Okay. Then your hands at your lower abdomen. So
do you mind if you go back to full screen? Because when you move back further, we can't really see you at all. Thank you, Hui Fang. Yes, this is very nice.
Okay.
So parents, now you can see the expert, our top Singapore Qigong expert, doing Qigong for you to see. Yeah, so only once in a lifetime.
I only learn, okay? Actually, I'm not qualified to teach, but this is what I include in my sessions as well.
Yes.
Simple one, okay? Okay, so let's go on to do the first one. Okay, so with your feet shoulder width apart, Then your hands at your lower abdomen, you go up. When it's near your chest area, you flip. Then look at the back of your hands, okay? Then you go up, continue to look at the back of your hands. Okay, then you shift your hands behind your ears. Now you look in front.
Okay.
Then come down by the side.
Wow.
Okay, you feel the stretch,
Yes.
Okay, so this particular one is actually help to regulate the sun cells, which is the triple warmer meridian here. And triple meridian actually governs the fluids in our body. Okay, so continue. We do 2 more times.
Can.
Okay, so at the lower abdomen here, go up near your chest, flip it. Continue to look at the back of your hand while you stretch forward. Then now you stretch your hand behind your ear and look in front. Okay, then come down by the side. Okay, do one last time.
We have to bend our knees like what you're doing.
No, because camera angle.
Oh, okay. Because I thought I had to bend the knees for better effect.
No. Okay. Then move behind your ears, look in front, then at the side.
Oh, this is very relaxing. I should get my parents to do before our Zoom every time.
You can just Google 八段锦, many videos to share how to do it on. Okay. Yeah. So the second one is okay. You stand with your feet same thing, shoulder width apart. So now very simple. You just open and close your arms only. Okay. So now you go to your left first. Open up, look towards your left. Then try to look behind your head.
Okay.
Okay. Feel the stretch. Then come back. This one you can do it while seated also if you just want to work on your shoulders. So next, open up, look towards your right.
Okay.
Try to look behind your head.
Okay.
Come back. Okay, so we do 2 more times. Open up to your left. Back. To your right. Come back. Okay, we do last one. One left, one right. Okay, so to the left. Come back. Your right. And come back.
It's a very good stretch for the back muscle as well. Because I think when we always at our workplace, our shoulders are always stiff and our back is always inclined downwards. And this is really bad. And sometimes you just stiffen out the whole body.
Yeah. So this is a very simple one. Yeah, you actually this particular routine, it helps with all the 5 organs and it helps with regulating the emotions as well. I'll not go into the details. Okay, so we have come to the end of the Qigong portion. So let's move to, I'll close off with the end of the slides.
Okay, so a quick recap. A is the acupressure, which you did for the eyes, the head, and the neck, right? Then we have the convenience food that you can get from NTUC, those very common medical halls. Yeah. And also, are we at E, exercise the Qigong one?
Yeah, so we are done with the both all A, C, and E. So let me know which is your which do you like most, whether it's A, C, or E. If you like all, then you key in A, C, and E everything. Okay, so that is a quick one. Then if you enjoy what you have experienced, you can join me at my Facebook group, called Outreach. Inside the Facebook group, under the guides portion, you'll find different posts on the different points and the different herbs. There's also videos on the Qigong exercises there. I'll put in the link later. Okay. Then you can join me in my free workshops every first Monday of the month for just half an hour. Yeah, the different topics. For January, I have Stay Sharp, talking about being alert lah, huh? Then preventing dementia. Then February, because it's Chinese New Year, so I won't do. Then in March is managing 3 highs with TCM. So you can always just go to my website, ouch.com.sg/workshops for like what other topics. Then if that interests you, you can just sign up. Yeah. Then appreciate you to link me to the various groups that you are in, whether it's your workplace, your wherever, your organizations. Yeah, if you enjoy the session, give me a review, 5 stars, please. Okay, then a free gift for you, get a free online course, and there is a handbook inside, which is have the different points like headache, tired eyes, yeah, simple common ones inside. Yeah. Then yeah, I was mentioning about Washa tool, right? You can also get this from my website. Yeah, so it's the tool, and you can just follow the videos and do practice yourself. Yeah, so with that, I will end my sharing.
I have one that I can give to my 4-year-old and can hit me point.
This one a bit dangerous, the one that you just saw. Yeah, you just go to like Daiso or the, what's that called? Miniso, you know, yeah, like few dollars you can just get one. Yeah, that one's safer. Don't use the Washa tool, a bit dangerous. Yeah, so you can also get her toy lah or whatever. I don't know what she plays.
I think she used to have that kind of last time we used to play this, it's like the hammer, but it has a squishy sound at the end, and then you hit right, it got
But that one a bit too light, right? Yeah, so if you want the effect of like stimulating your acupressure point, then get something a bit harder.
then I will pass her the hammer.
That's a bit too much. Yeah. Okay.
Just kidding. This is a joke. Yeah, I think you can see that actually Hui Fang is someone who is very easygoing, and she's a pro in whatever she's sharing. And thanks so much for the demonstration, because I think this is one of the most intense Zoom sharing from our VIP guests. Yeah, there's so much activity going on.
I hope that you enjoy it.
Yes, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I think it's like something that I can also do for my wife later. Like she's saying that sometimes, I mean, just now you asked, which one do you have? Is it your eye pain, your neck pain, or your head pain? I think as long as we are working, we do experience one, if not all of it, every day. Yeah, so I thought that really helps if I can do it for my wife. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so what? It's really 8:34. Oh my gosh. Yep. So parents, if you are still with us, I can see some of you here. Give a thumbs up if you find that you have value in this session, not just as in learning the different theories, but also you did try 1 or 2 at least. Yeah. Sometimes we also feel paiseh to do at home. Like maybe we do halfway, then later our spouse walk past and say, "Hey, what you're doing?" But our children laugh at us. Yeah, but I think it's something that you can also spread the education in your house as well, that all these are knowledge for you to use. If you don't use it, it'll be a waste. If you use it, you'll benefit. Yeah. Okay, so we have come to the end. So yes, out of so many, yeah, I think being a busy parent, we have so much on our plate. Yeah, so if a parent can start off just one, what will you recommend? I mean, even for me, like, wow, so many A.C.E. Well, then the A.C.E. sub levels still got A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Which one should I start first, Hui Fang?
I feel personally, I feel that the eyes is the most important. Yeah, because of the lifestyle now, because we are always on screen, and even like the children, they're also studying from home-based learning, right? Yeah. So the eyes one is the most important, I feel. Yeah, because energy-wise, they are still young. Yeah, they will recuperate very fast. But the damage to the eyes because of the long hours of the devices, yeah, the damage is there. Yeah. So the tapping over the eyes, and also the simple tea formula. Yeah. So I feel that that's the most important.
So take care of the eyes first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we have Vincent, who is still here. Thanks, Vincent, for being so supportive. Yeah, he also agreed that the eyes is #1 priority. It's also a concern for me as well as a parent, because nowadays our children are exposed to screen time, and sometimes it's not because we have no choice, but schools need them to go to this platform that platform then do research Ayo, I also feel like defeated sometimes, especially as I know that their eyes need to rest. Yeah. Okay, Hui Fang, thanks so much for the A.C.E. I mean, I really enjoyed it, and this is one of the most enjoyable and relaxing and stress relief interviews that I have done. Yeah, probably I can bring you to do like maybe another 100 times more. But I know you're
Okay,
very
so
busy. Yeah.
thank you for having me here tonight. So if anyone is interested to like get me to do sessions or what, you can just contact me directly. Yeah,
Yes,
thank you for having me here. Yeah.
I have already pasted your group Facebook link in the comments. Okay, so before we end off, normally we'll ask our guest one question. Is it okay I can ask you also?
Or what?
Voila. Okay, it's not about it's something that it matters to all of us and we have been through. And you know that our group supports busy parents who teach their children maths at home, and we want to support our children to PSLE as of now in this group. So may I invite you to walk down your memory lane with me? And I know that you're still very young. Yeah. So let's bring you back to the younger times when you were a 12-year-old child. Yeah. Then as you walk down this path, you saw the 12-year-old Hui Fang standing there. And then she saw you, she opened her eyes and she's looking at you into the eyes. Then she gave a smile. What will the present Hui Fang tell the 12-year-old Hui Fang?
Oh, what do I tell?
Yeah, no right or wrong. Yeah, what will you tell?
Go explore more. Actually, this is me lah. Even when I was 12, actually I'm quite happy one. Yeah, I have a very happy childhood. Not much stress. Yeah, so yeah, go enjoy exploring. Yeah, life is a journey. Just go explore. You will never know where you will end up with. Like I always believe in you never know who you will meet and where this person will bring you to. It's the same. Whatever you explore, you will never know whatever that you explore will bring you to. The dots will just connect, like sometime later. Yeah, just go enjoy and explore. And I always believe that in any decision we make, we will balance the plus and minus, right? As long as you can take the minuses, then go. Yeah, this is how I live my life lah. Yep.
When do you start eating wolfberry?
I also don't know that. Young lah, as in it's in the kitchen, right? Just go and grab sweet ma. Yeah, so just grab a few and eat.
So will you tell the 12-year-old Hui Fang to start eating more wolfberry?
Can eat lah, but no need to like, wow. No need, okay? Just grab a few and like bite, like macam bibit like that. Yeah.
Oh, so those dry ones or those
can eat like you buy like packet, right? You can just grab a few and eat.
So when you buy it's quite hard, right? Because it's all dry up. So you just because that's what I remember.
It's not as hard lah. Yeah. If you don't want, then you like put into like water or put into hot tea, make it a tea lah. Yeah, easier.
Understand. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for sharing. Really inspired by what you're doing, and wishing you all the best to remove the ouch from more and more people. Yeah. So you may want to have a slang like go ouch or what? Okay, okay, it's a very bad try. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like wow, then people can sing. Like the Lazada one.
Yeah, think about it. Okay.
Then they can shout, "Oh, ouch! It's gone. Yes, my ouch is gone. Thanks to Hui Fang." Okay, so it's very late. Thanks so much. Don't go off first. We'll do a catch up after this. Parents, thanks so much for being here. I know that Friday, today is Tuesday. Nighttime we are busy, but I really appreciate every single one of you to join and learn much more so that we can be a better parents for our own kids. And at the end of the day, our children are the ones who will benefit from us being a better parent than yesterday. Okay, so good night and I'll see you around. Take care. Bye bye. Okay, stop.